Are you someone who is planning to get a loan to finance a property or a home here in Belize? Then this video is the right video for you. Right now I'm here with my buddy, Derek Madrid, Remax Dorado Agents, and we will talk about the 3 most important things that you need to have in place if you're planning to seek financing from a lending institution. So alright Derek, what would you say is the first thing that you would recommend to someone who is planning to get a property but they want to go to the bank to get a loan to get this property?
The first thing that I think is very important is to understand your budget. How would you know or how would you calculate your budget? Is by having your income minus your expenses, and that way you will know if you could qualify or if you could manage to pay a month-to-month payment with a bank. After understanding your budget, the next step would be visit a loan officer. This way you could get a pre-approval for a loan. What's a pre-approval? A pre-approval is when the loan officer will give you a maximum amount that you are qualified for so that you could do your home search. And also remember, that's why it's very important for you to understand your budget first. That way, whenever you go to the bank, you know more or less how much you are comfortable paying. Not struggling, but comfortable paying.
Yep.
Month by month.
So Derek, let's talk about the second most important thing that someone needs to have in place if they're planning to get a loan.
Search for a location. I know for sure that if you have already went to the bank and have gotten a pre-approval, it's because you already have something in place or something or a location that you would like to build your house. Put a checklist of what's the most important thing for you. For example, school. If you have kids, you want to have schools nearby. Second, grocery shops. And third, the most important, I feel that is the most important, is hospital. Why? Because if any emergency happens, then you have the hospital nearby. Also neighborhoods, because you want to be in a safe area and where you will feel secure with your family and friends whenever you are having a party or a get-together.
Yep. You see, because a lot of people come to us and they will come and say, you know what, just give me the cheapest deal. Find me something cheap and it don't matter me. Which is good, right? All of us wants the best deal. All of us wants to pay the least amount on a property. All of us loves deals. Do you love deals? You love deals, Jose? All right. Because you wouldn't want to buy a piece of land that, yes, it's cheap, but it's way in the bush. You don't have no road access, but you get it because it's cheap. Your home is more than just an address. It's where you're gonna live. It's where your children will grow up. Would you wanna pay less for a location that you won't like? Why would you do that? Instead, pay a bit more and you're gonna be happy in the future about your decision because one, you're gonna be in a location that you love, and also your kids will thank you because your environment plays a big role in how your children are raised, right? So you as a buyer, you make a checklist. What is important? What is your wants and needs? And then it will be easy for you to find the right location at least. So there you have it. The second most important thing is to have an ideal location in mind. What is the third most important thing that someone needs to have in place if they're planning to get a loan?
Work with a real estate agent. Why? Because he will guide you and help you in the best way to get the best deal.
Chances are you're already working, you have an 8-to-5 job, you're probably working with the government or the police department or some company, right? And if you are someone who is taking time out of your day to look for properties, to look for deals, then trust me, it's gonna be hard, it's gonna be difficult. And even if you do find the right deal, chances are it's gonna be very hard to close the transaction. And that is basically where we as real estate agents come in.
Also remember, why it's important to work with a real estate agent is because they are in the market for a while and they understand the market. They will also help you to negotiate on your behalf. That's the most crucial part whenever you are getting a property, the negotiation. And having a professional, having an agent that have experience on negotiating, that will make the process even easier for you, and also he will help you to get the best deal for you. After the negotiation, the agent will help you to get together the sales agreement. Why the sales agreement is important is because you will have the important details as the purchase price and the closing date. Why the closing date is important is because whenever you are getting a loan from a bank, it's important to note that in the closing date, you have to put 3 months as minimum to wait until the loan is disbursed. That's the time frame that banks normally take whenever they are dealing with loans.
And also, apart from the sales agreement, you will also, on your half, as a purchaser, you will also need to provide an appraisal. So if you're planning to get a loan from a particular institution, then you ask them, hey, what appraisers would you recommend for me to work with? And if not, we do have a contact list of several appraisers, so we can also help you with that as well. And how much do you think an appraisal would cost?
Appraisals varies depending on the property that you are getting, if it's a vehicle lot or if it's a house. To answer your question, the price range varies from 250 to 350 Belize dollars.
So guys, there you have it. Third most important thing is to work with a real estate agent. We help navigate the real estate market, the complex real estate market. We assist you with finding the right deals at the right price, negotiate on your behalf. We do the paperwork, the sales agreement, and along with the appraisal that you will do, the next time you walk into the bank with your loan officer, chances are you're gonna get that property, you're gonna get that loan.
So if you have any other question, or would you like for us to expand more, please feel free to contact me or Kenny Wagner.